I just love this. I love this. Ooh, this is just awesome. It's just the right size.
Yeah.
Good handle.
Yeah. Mine's fucking boring.
I have that same one, and I love it too. I just love. I don't know. There's something about it.
It's the handle.
There are coffee mugs that I hate, and then there are ones I like.
Adamo, what are your thoughts on this?
I got a custom coffee mug.
Oh,
It's just me.
oh,
Awesome.
very nice. Very nice. Cool.
I'm a fan of collecting the mugs, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a whole case of them.
Yeah. Nice. Your Christmas gifts for this year, guys. I'm getting you mugs with my face on them.
Or you in a dress.
Or yeah, either or.
Just redo this for me.
Yeah.
That's a classic one, eh?
Yep.
Not bad. All right. How's it going, Adamo? Is it all good and going?
Yeah, all good. Recording.
Is that a real mustache?
Yes, it is.
That's
I
great.
told you.
That is,
We think I put it on
full
for
screen, and
I
you'll
put it
see.
on for the video, eh?
yeah, I thought it was like one of those just boop.
It's a bit. I'm doing a bit.
Nice. And you are
It's gonna
representing
peel off
Toronto
slowly.
well.
Yeah.
As we have this discussion.
Yeah, the girlfriend hates it.
I'm sure she does.
I had a beard like kind of coming in a lot, and she like was getting into that. She was more into, filling out the face. And then when she was sleeping last night, I shaved it.
Yeah. That's okay. The mustache looks good. It makes you look like an 80s porn star.
And that's all I want in life.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
Right on. Cool. Thanks, guys. So we're going to be talking about something a little different today. Not the regular 3-minute long ass commercials, but this one's actually in the realm of 60 seconds.
Yeah. Quick cuts.
Fantastic. And I thought you would like the thing, even though it's in French. We all speak French, right?
Yeah, fluent.
We all use the subtitles, yes.
I watched. Yeah, I had to watch it a bunch of times because I was like, "Oh, my French isn't that great." But anyhow, let's get into it. So it was for Vachon Cakes. Can you guys name all 11?
No, I did. I was looking at it just before we started recording here, and there's a bunch I never heard of.
Yeah, there's a ton. There's
Were there any that you haven't sampled?
Yeah, there's a couple.
So you haven't sampled the ones I assume you haven't heard of, right?
Exactly.
Now, I was looking at that list and I'm like, I would like to sample all of them. I would like to lay them all out so I know exactly which it made me really think about that.
Yeah.
I consumed many. Well, I will get into this later, but I was King Jos Louis. Trust me.
Oh my God!
My friends growing up in high school.
Yeah.
I had one in my lunch every day.
Team Jos Louis all the way, huh?
Oh, same here. I would put them in. I like them cold in the fridge after though. I put them in the fridge, come home from school, and then just eat a couple.
Oh, these accompanied me to school every day. I guarded each and every one of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I was Passion Flakie all the way, probably because my mom only bought Passion Flakie. Every once in a while I was Jos Louis, but I used to trade them. For the
those were the original like trading cards.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pokemon cards.
Pretty much. So apparently the agency Cossette that created this, they're out in Montreal. They also got them to put together like this wall of all pastries, and you can go pick your own, or cake, whatever the hell they're called. And they did this whole campaign, so now they can vote on it. And apparently voting is now closed. So
yeah, I tried this morning.
So we'll get to see who what the winner is. They're letting us decide. I looked for my name in the list because I was like, okay, well, what would a Joel like? And apparently Joel likes au caramel. I've never had one of those ones.
Not bad.
Yeah.
See, for me, it would be more in line with that the gentleman in the office that was with the Jos Louis.
Jos Louis.
Yes, Jos Louis. Although flakies do come in, really, really close. A close fourth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right on.
Half moons aren't bad though. No one's talking about the half moon.
Well, the half moons they're only half of a Jos Louis, really. I mean,
with caramel though, but it's with caramel, so it's extra sweet.
Yeah,
but it's missing one thing. Stop me if I'm wrong. The half moons do not have chocolate on the outside, right? I mean, it's chocolate cake, but it's not wrapped in chocolate.
No,
right?
I think it is, isn't it?
No, I think it's just cake with white cake inside and in half. I don't believe it has that chocolate, icing on the outside like a Joe Louis does.
I'm gonna look this up.
I thought
now.
it did.
I don't. Oh,
yeah. Look at it.
Right. It's
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've had those as well. Again, yes, I can bring back many memories. I haven't had one in years, but I
don't know. There looks like.
Am I right? Am I wrong?
There's two different types. There's the ones that are
Okay.
like the just the cake on the outside, and then there's ones that look like they're chocolate as well.
Yeah.
But it might not be
Okay.
chocolate like the Joe Louis. Oh.
Well, back in the day, they may have released that later. Okay, that's my.
Okay, so hold on. So we got 2 Team Joe Louis and 1 Team Passion Flakie here.
Yeah.
Is that right? All right, we'll see who can win this one by the end.
I don't think we're gonna convince Louis
No,
otherwise.
No.
This is just like politics, man.
Yeah.
No one
You're
will.
gonna stick with your side.
Yeah. Okay, so the client was for Grupo Bimbo. It's a Mexican multinational bakery. I didn't realize this, but they have a ton of brands, and Vachon is one of them. So if you look at it, anyways, it's straight out of Mexico, which I always thought that was a French company that owned all of it, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Yeah. The conglomerates.
The production company was Cinelande, out in Montreal as well, or sorry, Quebec.
Okay.
And then the I guess the quick overview of it, it was a 60-second ad that they trimmed down to 30 seconds, and then I think they did a 15 or something like that. And it was kind of spread the whole gamut of different people that would eat their products, the Vachon products or cakes, from office workers right through to back of the bus stoners, all debating which snack cake is the best. And
Those guys were my favorites.
yeah, oh my God, yeah. And apparently, you need more than 15 seconds for the debate, and I think you're going to need more than 60 seconds. I don't think this debate's actually going to end with. I don't think we're going to finish it. But
oh no.
Anyways, to run through real quick. So the ad itself started off a little slow, split screen almost, in that the office space there, and they're kind of going back and forth between, or the guy asked the question, what is it? And then they have the debate. Is it Joe Louis? Is it Passion Flakie? And then the frequency of the cuts picks up. So that was kind of cool. It was kind of like it was emulating an argument there. So that's, the first thing that caught my eye.
It's a perfect setup.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was a conversation at first, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was having a very simple conversation, and then evolved from there.
And then it evolved.
Yeah.
It all went to hell quickly. And then gender got put into it too, with the lady thing.
Yeah, it's a lady. Yeah.
You knew how that was going to be. And on top of that, I didn't even look, but I looked at it, but the Mae West has got like a pinup girl on the box.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, I've never had one of those. Now that I've seen it, I want one. But
oh, so it works.
it does work. It does work.
They got
We're not
you.
allowed to say it works though, because that's not proper.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll cut that
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
But I like the generational thing that they had. I mean, they had the office worker, and then you had all the way up to the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Right. You had the old timers.
Yeah.
Sitting there. So you almost gave they definitely gave the impression that it's been around for a while. A lot of people consumed it. There are varying opinions, obviously.
Yeah.
It was great to see that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I think they spared no demographic here. They kind of went through everyone.
Everyone. Oh yeah.
Well, am I wrong? Were there no children in this?
Right, there weren't.
Right. There were no children, right? So that's an interesting idea of not to include them. They're obviously the ones consuming a lot of it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's changed over time. But that was an interesting angle, that the demographic that they did choose to appeal to or show.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
An advertising idea or point that they're trying to make, possibly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you think they knew what they were doing with that? You think that was an intent?
I think so. I mean, they know children are going to eat that, right? I doubt from a product purchase perspective that children are not going to be consuming that, and that may be the majority of who consumes their product.
True.
Yeah.
But why not appeal to some nostalgia, that people have experienced, and try to open up a slightly different segment, or perhaps just get a spike in sales for a short period of time. I don't know.
Or the people buying the product for the kids.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Because that's how like my dad was like a Joe Louis like fanatic. Like, he was just, that's why they were in the house.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They didn't last long in the house, but they were there.
No.
You know, in the end, who's got the purse strings, right?
Yeah.
Who's making the purchases? The children aren't necessarily. They are putting pressure, I'm sure, on parents, but in the end, it's the parents.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting point. Maybe they are trying to create a nostalgia or play off of nostalgia, so that perhaps parents would want their children to feel or experience some of that if they haven't. I don't know. That's interesting. No, that's not interesting.
It's all part of our heritage. It is. Vachon. It's our heritage, guys.
Yes.
So the other thing that stuck out for me was the really distinct scenes that they put in here, which I thought were colored just perfectly. You had that first office scene, which was almost kind of a split screen, and then they had the bowling alley, which was lots of yellows and greens, which I love that. And where did they go to after that? They had some not ping pong, table tennis.
Yes,
those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it was interesting what they did with the camera work.
It was interesting
Because the camera was always showing two people kind of debating back and forth. And then at 27 seconds, it's kind of like that's when it started to get irrational. That's when the guy suggested that, well, it has passion in the name, so Passion Flakie has to be the winner. Because it's that. And then after that, it kind of picks up and all goes to shit, which I loved.
I like the guy yelling at his wife from like the kitchen. Yeah.
It's the lady fingers one.
Yeah,
that was good. That was good too, because that was the only argument that sort of broke scene. So it went from kitchen to the bedroom. Like, I can't give this up. It's freaking. Yeah,
like he couldn't go to sleep. He's like, "Are you serious?
Lady fingers, you're gonna go with that one?" Yeah.
But the symmetry that they used from a visual perspective was great. It was great to start, right? Like you said, there was a split screen that they just built as a set sort of thing, the two cubicles.
Yeah.
But even the ping pong, right? That was kind of split as well.
Right.
And and when you went to the bowling alley, it was still, although there were 3 or 4 people, I forget, but it was still symmetrically laid out, right? So you had everything nicely laid out in front of you. And then it did cut to things like the hairdressing scene, which is just one person off to, it's just, rule of thirds sort of thing. So they cut that, they switched tempo, in a sense, a visual tempo, which I found was great to see a transition to.
Yeah.
And throwing in those great little scenes in the bedroom, and well, of course, we're not going to forget the dudes at the back of the bus.
No,
that was great too.
Yeah, that sort of made the ad, was the whole back of the bus guys.
Just kind of like stoned and trying to remember, like anything they brought up, they were like, "Oh yeah, that's good too." Like they clearly just wanted them all.
And that was an after club, after party, a scene
on the way home.
Exactly. That's how I remember my life. how that occurred. I would have those conversations at that point.
Yeah.
That struck a chord for sure.
We're painting a really bad picture of ourselves, guys.
Well, the only thing I would need to add to that is 2 minutes later, they would both fall asleep and miss their stop.
Right.
That'd pretty much be what most people experience in that scenario. But that's
how they should continue the ad. So
they would just have the guys like this.
It's a follow up.
Yeah, it's like those IKEA ads where you're just watching a couple watch you for like, I don't know, 13 minutes or something like that. Just leave it up on the screen.
The bus is quiet. No one else is on it.
Yeah.
And you hear some mild snoring from the back.
Yeah. And then one guy wakes up and says, "Passion Flakie!"
Yeah. And they cheer and they go back into it.
Yeah, there we go. We gave them their...
But they also made a very good point that I've never heard of. And that was the double Joe Louis?
Yes.
What is that? I've never consumed that before.
No.
I've never seen that.
I didn't catch that. Did they talk about that?
They did at the end. That was Joe Louis. Screamed at the end. There was double Joe Louis.
That's a thing?
Apparently, yeah. Well, so...
I mean, I put 2 Joe Louis together and just ate it like a sandwich. Yeah. Is that what
I think that's it. But I don't know if that was reference to the double rainbow. Remember that thing that came out a while back?
Oh.
You guys going nuts over that? But then also, I saw something on the television the other day about, I think it's KFC. It's got the double chicken. It's like 2 chicken fried chicken pieces, and
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't know, maybe that's a thing now. Double Joe Louis.
Just doubling down, yeah.
Just kill it with that.
Yeah. Double down on the heart attack.
There you go.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know. So overall, I mean, I loved it. It brought back a lot of great memories for me. So I think it was a win for me.
Yeah, I mean, it was quick, and the best thing about that is that you can cut it down. Like you said, they cut it down to like a 30 and a 15.
Yeah,
because
the 30s.
It's so easy after that setup, right? It's so easy to just throw a montage together of different things that really made it so dynamic. But like you can cut it down and have the same message.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you could just stay with the office guys, and that's what they did for one of the 30-second ones, which was a little interesting. They just they cut it down. It was kind of the office argument going back and forth, but they were using a lot of jump cuts, which I found interesting. And I know jump cuts are now acceptable. I just kind of thought it was interesting that they would use it in this type of an ad. You know.
And how long was that version?
It was 30 seconds. That version, back and forth. Yeah.
Did the jump cut signify, I guess, like time passing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that what they used? How did they use it?
I guess it was used as time was passing. I didn't really pick up on that, but I did pick up on the jumps, which were kind of, for me, it was a little jarring to watch. But then again, that's just my preference.
Yeah.
It gave me the sense of, from that, if you've ever seen like what's up, and then they start cutting back and forth. Yeah, I got that kind of feeling towards the end. Yeah, because they just jumped right into like a split second of the guy going, oh well, someone's upset, you know. Oh, and then they did jump back to Double Joe Louis, right? It was just almost like a continuous line, although there was all, you know, they were saying different things, but it was kind of jumped right into the conversation, right into the text of it all, which was interesting. Yeah. And it made me want to basically go out and buy all the different kinds.
That's what I'm doing today. I canceled everything.
One. Yeah. Right? I don't think I'll be able to rank them because I think I already have a preference.
I ditched work and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I cleared the schedule and I'm gonna go buy.
I think I want to. What is that? Which one?
I had to look that one up. Nad said this morning before I left, she's like, it means something to do with layers.
Folds, no? Layers.
Yes. So I thought it was another word for Passion Flakie, but then I looked it up.
No, but they say Passion Flakie.
It's this freaking cake like this with thousands of layers of stuff. Looks really good. If you find that one, mail it to me.
They should really sell a pack that has everyone, like individual ones in one box.
I think they do. So
they do on the website. There's like pictures of people with the box, and it has like one.
Like that is the ultimate Christmas gift right there.
Yeah. Actually, well, there you go. That's what I'm gonna get.
Screw the mugs. I'm getting you guys those boxes this year.
That's perfect.
And then right at the end, you guys notice how they threw in all the little icons. It was like winning a game of solitaire.
Yeah.
Right. So they had things.
When
you won solitaire.
Yeah.
Right. You know, interesting. Just a graphic at the end, but they chose to go that way. Well, they had so many to choose from, I guess. So.
I didn't even make that association.
It made me think of that.
Yeah. You play too much solitaire, man.
I used to.
All right.
This commercial was perfect for Louis.
It was. I watched it. I'm like, this is made for me.
It got ticked all the boxes.
Yeah. The worst thing is I don't have any Vachon Cakes in the house.
You need to go out and get them.
I got to pass that on to my children. Yeah. That experience.
Yeah. All right. So what's next? How is this 60-second spot inspired you guys to go create something? Or what would you create?
That's a good.
Bake? Yeah, it's turning me into a baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I want to bake.
Screw video.
No, it was. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go out and buy some of it. It worked perfectly in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I need it in the condo right now.
Yeah. We're giving up on our careers and just being.
Next time we see a demo, there'll be boxes piled up behind them. Right?
Yeah, just
there you go. There you go.
I will not look good.
You'll be like, I gotta get this out of my mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
Put on a few pounds.